Well, Tim, how long have we actually been retired as a couple?
7 years? No.
Oh my, that has just flown by.
Especially when you're having fun, hey?
Oh, especially when you're married to a bit of a live wire 18.
So we are Tina and Norm, and we talk all things retirement, lifestyle, and travel.
We throw the odd financial video in as well.
Yes, we do.
If you're new to our channel and you like what you see, we would be very honored if you would consider subscribing to our channel. It really helps us a lot. We would also just like to give a shout out to all the new subscribers in the last month. My gosh, Tina, we rocketed ahead with subscribers, and we are so grateful to each and every one of you. So thank
Yes,
you.
thank you very much.
So what have we learned in 7 years? Well, after 7 years of retirement, we are living in the now.
Yes, we are, aren't we?
The future is gone.
Yeah, no more planning, hey?
We spent our life planning for the future. I'm sure most people in the workplace do.
Yeah.
Planning for retirement, planning what your next house will be, planning your next car.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We realize that every day is a gift,
Yeah.
and tomorrow isn't a given.
No.
So after 7 years, we've learned to live for today, haven't we, Tim?
Absolutely. And we just appreciate each day as it comes, don't we? And we are really, really enjoying it.
We are indeed.
Yeah. After 7 years of being retired, Norm, one thing we've really noticed is the stress is gone. It's like, wow.
You
Don't
just
have
wake
to-
up one morning and you realize that, hey, I don't have to go to work anymore.
Oh, what a great feeling, isn't it? Hey.
You remember those Sundays where you were already getting back
Yeah.
into work mode by about dinner
Yeah.
time?
Yeah, you get that knotting up in your stomach. And in my case, I got the headaches and the backache, and that was stress of the job. And the minute we retired, it just disappeared. It was wonderful.
Yeah, we woke up one
Yeah.
day and realized there was absolutely no stress about being retired.
No, great feeling, hey?
After 7 years of retirement, we've learned to manage time a lot better.
Yes.
We are not rushing to do things as you were when you're at work. We used to have a very large amount of grass to cut, but basically we only had an evening to do it in, or one day during the weekend. Whereas now, if we need to wash the windows in our apartment, we can do that today, or if we don't get round to it, which we often don't, we'll do it tomorrow. There's just no rush to get tasks done
No.
because we don't have a job to go to.
And I think the other thing, Norm, too, is that we don't have to go shopping when everybody else is shopping on a Friday night or the weekend.
No.
We can go during the week when it's quiet and there's nobody there. It's a really nice feeling.
Yep, we're off-peak
Yeah.
shoppers. The other thing is,
Yeah.
with off-peak, isn't it, Tim? We can go to the cinema
Oh, great, yeah.
or the museum.
Yeah. We can go earlier in the afternoon, and normally we get really good discounts too, don't we,
We
Norm?
do.
Yeah.
Go to the matinee. And you know what?
Yeah.
There's hardly anybody there.
It's great. And the other thing too is that because we don't have to rush, when we travel, we can go for a lot longer period of time, can't we?
Oh, yeah, we've left those 1 and
yeah.
2 week vacations behind, and now it's 1 or 2 months.
And it's really nice, isn't it? It's a great feeling knowing you don't have to rush back. You get to know a place better.
Mm-hmm.
And we are really enjoying that, aren't we?
We are indeed.
After 7 years of being retired, one of the best things is that we can focus a lot more on our health, isn't it, Norm?
Yeah, we've consciously made changes during the 7 years of retirement, so we are eating a lot less than when we were at work.
Yeah.
And we're also eating healthier stuff, aren't we, Teen?
Yeah, we're tending to stay away from all the processed foods because we know they're not as good for you. So we're doing a lot more of our own cooking, aren't we, Norm? So we know
We are.
what ingredients we're actually using too.
We're also
Yeah,
introduced exercise into retirement
yeah,
7 years ago. We make a conscious effort to walk every day, and we are we are aware of our health.
yeah,
We are getting older, and we want to be keeping our health.
yeah. But we actually are enjoying it now too, aren't we, Norm? When we go for a walk, I know it's exercise, but
Hmm.
we can chat together and it's nice. Whereas before, when we were working, we had to always squeeze it into. We just never found the time to do it, did we?
No.
No.
After 7 years, one of our biggest fears has never materialized, and that was money.
Oh yes.
We have enough money every month coming in from the various government pensions that we get, and we never imagined how much that would have been.
No, we didn't. And I remember, Norm, even on that last day when I handed my notice in, there was always that fear. Were we going to run out of money? Would we have enough money?
And
Because
where would the money come from?
because at the time you actually don't know. It's all a little bit at that time a fear of the unknown, isn't it?
And
But
you don't know how
yeah,
the
no,
government's going to deal with you
no,
as a retirement pension, and so far they've been extremely generous for us. So
yeah,
two
we
thumbs up for the government.
and we really are enjoying the benefits that we're getting, aren't we?
We
It
are
is
indeed.
really very
So
nice.
after
Yeah,
7 years, the
yeah.
money is enough,
Yes. Another thing after 7 years that we have noticed is there's never a dull moment.
especially being married to Tina.
Hey, I was going to say being married to you, Norm, is like, it's so crazy because it's not that we ever just suddenly don't know what to do, is it, Norm?
We're never sat
No,
on the sofa watching soap operas all
no.
day. There's too much to do.
There's so much, and we have so much fun enjoying doing all the things, don't we?
A lot of
That
it is
yeah,
keeping curious
yeah,
about the world around you and about things that you hear or see. We do keep up with the news as
yeah,
well, don't we?
yeah. We do. In fact, Norm, we've just had a local election, haven't we?
Yeah.
And we'd heard from some friends about some new parties that were there. We didn't really know much about them, and we googled
We'd
and
just seen the
yeah,
street signs and we didn't
yeah.
know quite what it was. So yeah,
We found out about them, didn't we? And wasn't their ideas weren't what we wanted to
no,
vote for.
we looked at their platform, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
They didn't have uh,
So we
our
didn't.
interest.
No, we didn't vote for them, did we? But we learnt a lot, so that was a good thing, wasn't it?
So after seven
Yeah.
years of retirement, we stay curious and
Yeah.
we never have a dull moment. 18.
No. I think also after 7 years of being retired, we're constantly looking for new ways to learn and to keep our brains active. One of the things we really enjoy doing is we compete against each other with Wordle, don't we, Norm?
Yeah, and that was something that one of our viewers introduced us to because we were woefully ignorant that
Yeah,
Wordle was taking the world by storm.
we had no idea till we Googled it, did we, that people
So,
were doing this?
so after breakfast, we get our iPads
Yeah.
out and we sit opposite each other and see who can do it quickest
Yes, we do.
and how many
like steps. So we have to get there in the maximum of 6, don't we?
We do.
And I would say most of the time we get there maybe between, well, you've done some really good ones, but it's a great way to keep the brain going, and we compete against each other, don't we?
We do indeed. And we do like learning new things,
Yeah.
and we often see YouTube videos being suggested to us as well. And recently we saw a recipe about a stromboli. which
Oh.
we had never heard about.
And
But it looked interesting.
we Googled it, Norm made it, and man, it was delicious, wasn't it?
So if you don't know what a stromboli is, Google is your friend. And it's very tasty.
Yeah. And another thing too, Norm, we've just recently learned was we've just done roasted asparagus in the air fryer.
Is that the best thing ever?
It was absolutely delicious and such a simple thing to cook. But
And
we didn't know about it, did we?
And we're lucky that asparagus has just come into season. So this was Ontario local asparagus that Tina got at the store. It was on a great deal.
It was delicious, wasn't it?
One of our children told us about they did asparagus in the air fryer, and so we tried it and
highly recommend it.
So the air fryer has been something that we've got behind in the last couple of years. It's really become the cornerstone of our kitchen, to be honest with you, the amount of stuff that we do cook in it.
In fact, Norm, we rarely turn the oven on now, do we?
Other than the stromboli, we haven't turned it on for maybe a year or two.
Yeah, it's made cooking very exciting, hasn't it?
So after 7 years, what we found out is that we're joyful for retirement. We're happy to be retired.
It's wonderful, isn't it? We don't have any guilt. We feel that we have worked hard and that we deserve to be retired.
And we've earned it.
Yeah, and we're really enjoying it.
So retirement is guilt-free for us.
Yes.
We're having a great time with it.
Yes.
And we would just like to say thanks for watching.
And we hope that everybody is staying safe.
And keeping well.
Until the next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.